I will say, oh, by the way, hello everyone. One of the last few times we're going to be able to do this. There we go. I will say that Final Fantasy, we've finally started getting some cards. I do think the cards that are going to be standardly, that are going to change standard, are few and far between. I don't know how much standard effect we're really going to have with this set. I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to say that it's going to shake things up. But I don't know how much... I don't know how much these expensive-ass cards are going to do. We are seeing a few new things coming out that look a little bit more electric, but man, these 8 and 9 drops, bro, you know, what are we going to do with them, man? You know? So, yeah. That's the real question. Because this game is fast, guys. This game is real spicy fast. How you doing, Hillbilly? Doinks, Raymond, Marty? What's up? Welcome. Let's put down Rock Curse. D. Lawson, Chris Chaos, as always, Soveski. Christmas, how you doing? Jar Werewolf, Mineral Areas, welcome, welcome, welcome. Love the Dragon Tales intro, 90s nostalgia. Yeah, man, we're going to Dragonland. We only got a couple days left in Dragonland, so we got to do what we got to do, you know? We're going to put down this. We're going to put down that. Yeah, I got some other sound drops. I got to start doing some more fun stuff for stream. Torch the tower. Nah, bro. Yeah, I gotta exile that. I'm gonna draw cards off that if that's gonna be the case. No attacks. Boom. I'm doing alright tonight, Hillbilly, 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 Hillbilly. The doinks are doinking. Oh, Danny boy, the doinks. First of all, the word doink is funny. I think that's the main thing that we need to understand here. Take action, boom, Little Cade, boom, for a 10-piece and a biscuit. Boom, very nice. The Rakshasas here. Listen, I love that card. It does everything I want to do. It hits hard, it's a big body, it fucks up the blockers. You know, what's funny is that Numbskull said he didn't like it. Numbskull said that he wasn't about that, life, man. Womango. Boom. He's gonna have to draw. He didn't like the Rakshasa. I love it. It's like an auto-include 2-drop for me now. Like, for real. Look at that. 2 mana. Draw. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome YouTube. Welcome Twitch. Hope you're all doing good, feeling good. It's almost Final Fantasy time, guys. We're going to be there pretty soon. I think sooner than we think is probably the correct answer. Sooner than you think we're going to be there. We're going to be there. Ugh, Ops goes first and I got no early hand. Well, fuck it, we'll keep it. We'll give it a shot. Okay, so at least we got the 3-drop and the removal early on. We have that going for us. He's got landfall. He's got these. Do we think that he's doing a Jeskai run? Okay. First time I've seen Rod hurt hers with Blood Larva and Curve. That's sick. Yeah, it's brutal. People, that's what people are discounting, man. Being able to do that much damage that quickly is fucking monstrous. It's enraging how monstrous it is. It fills you with monstrous rage, as a matter of fact. Let's try this. He probably has a removal for it, but that's fine. We got to pull him out of his hand. Everyone has removal for everything nowadays. He's probably got a Lightning Helix, a Lightning Strike, or just a direct removal. Oh, okay. There we go. Exiled. Boom. So we're going to do this. Maybe an Enchantment Destruction. Could possibly be running there. Thank you so much, Out of Ramen. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, my secret trick is to fucking, to let you know that the first fucking 3 or 4 plays you're going to make are going to be, you're going to be saddled with removal. You're going to be fucking crushed with removal. So, don't go into it expecting everything to die immediately. That's your best bet. I think this is infinite, oh no, it isn't. I thought this was infinite golden bonus. So let's do Rot Curse and a second Unholy. And let's draw 2. Alright, very nice. He'll probably nuke us. He'll probably hit... No? Maybe? Scroll Shift. Again. Yeah, I thought he was going to go infinite. Generally, when they get it going, he can go infinite. Quintorius Khan. I'm kind of shocked that he didn't. He's going to discover again. There, he can do it. Yeah, there he goes. It's generally they can. Usually they hit it right away, but I guess he's got some stuff in here that doesn't necessarily. Yeah, that doesn't go infinite. Hurts me, but this card. I think it's Scroll Shift again. No. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do Blood Gas. We'll discard that. Put you down. He's got something in his hand. Okay, we had Get Lost there. Okay. Let's see if he can go infinite. He doesn't have the... He would have to Scroll Shift again. He already used 2 of them. Pairing Dragonstorm, so he gets any card. He gets Carnosaur. Boom. What's this kid? No, he keeps missing it. Weird. Weird that he keeps missing it. Odd. You know? Kinda odd. Oh, okay, so he hit it there. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, generally, I've seen much better versions of this deck. I've seen way better versions of that deck. That was really on me for just not ever getting anything good out. And he crushed everything that I put down. So yeah, that's true. There's pretty horrible curves. There's pretty tight curves for black nowadays, Alex. There's actually a very good draw out, as it were. This is what I love about Bloodghast. So fucking good. Boom. Immediately bring him back. I'm gonna punish you for that. Boom. He's gonna probably play direct removal on Rock Curse. Deep Cavern fucking value. I would imagine he grabs Annex. If he grabs Annex, we'll hit him with Triumph and then Unholy. Yeah. So then we do this. We'll pay the life. Alright, we're gonna go in. 2 down to 16. Alright, what do we got here? No good curve for him there. Drop that. He's probably waiting to play the removal to draw me out. No, he isn't. Okay. Respect, bro. Respect. Okay, he's gonna scry, pop, hit him, quit him, bango, tango. Perfect. Because now I don't need Rock Curse anymore. Could go for the nuke here. There's Bloodletter. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking go. What do you want to do, man? There we go. Russian Dread. Ooh, beautiful hit there. Wow, Black is taking us for a ride here. Doing anything special for the release? I'm in pre-release, bro. I'm in the early access. Are you talking in paper or are you talking in, whatchamacallit? You talking in paper or are you talking online? We're having, by the way, guys, if you don't know, early access for Jay. We are going to preview the cards on Wednesday of next week. Okay? Wednesday, June 4th, Wednesday, I'm doing pretty much an all-day stream of Final Fantasy preview cards. It's streamer event. Damn, 8 likes on YouTube. Fucking 30 people watching and 8 likes. I must fucking suck. You guys must fucking not like me at all, bro. Damn. That's I really must be fucking up tonight. Can't even get fucking 10 likes. That's pathetic. You know what? I can't even blame you for that anymore. That's obviously my fault. I obviously provide such subpar, shitty, low-quality entertainment that it is not even worth clicking the button to do it. That must be the problem. I blame myself. I blame myself, really. You know? At the end of the day. I love the passive-aggressive. I like it's very funny. Oh, look at that. 3 shame likes. Look at people actually, your thumb does work. That's amazing. Love to see people's thumbs work. You know, you might have a broken thumb and, you know, the bandages wrapped around it won't make the screen work. And I get that, you know. I understand that. Makes sense. Oof, what's he gonna drop? He's gonna drop Ember Heart. Boom. Alright, we're gonna hold on to that. He's probably gonna drop Mice. He's gonna play the pump. Oh, that's Shelt there. I'm not dealing with this. Wow, why is fucking unranked absolute fucking monster decks right now? What's going on there? What do we got going on in unranked that I'm getting my fucking ass whipped with fucking tier 1 decks, tier 0 fucking decks? That is impressive. I don't know what's happening there. That's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny that that's happening. Maybe I need more removal. Hey, thank you for coming, Hillbilly. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Ops goes first. The algorithm. Apparently, maybe we just got to go into unranked, and because it's fucking ranked. I mean, unranked is too sweaty. We got to go into ranked and get the sweats out. Another mono black. All we've hit is mono black and like red or Boros aggro. That's all we've hit tonight. Pretty much. Boom. What's he gonna steal? Probably the Bloodletter of Aclazotz. I would imagine. No. Alright. Annex on curve. If he doesn't play removal, he probably will. It's fine if he does. We'll do Unholy Annex into Sheldred on curve. That's also perfectly fine. Duress. Okay, he got rid of the Annex. This is another fucking discard and kill wind up here. We ran into this last night. It's the new thing. It's discard and kill. He's probably going to take the Bloodghast. Leave me with double Sheldred. Oh, he took a Sheldred. Okay. Go for it. Hit for 5. Okay. Ever removal. Open the Tussie. Nice. Okay. We'll have to curse out the... We'll have to curse out the Obliterator next turn. He'll probably drop the... Yeah, he'll drop that. Oh no? Okay. Three. Opponent loses the life. Still lose the life. 4. So 2, 4. I don't think you read that. Hey, what's up, Jason Flood? Into the flood again. Same little trip it was back then. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? See, he played that. I held onto a land because he was like, oh yeah, I got a good discard stuff going on here. He's dead. Even if he swings, he's dead. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Yep. That's why we like the rot. That's why we like the rot. The rot. All right, why don't we give it a shot? Well, we're somewhere, you know. We're somewhere with it, right? Let's give it a shiggity shot to riggity rot on that tiggity top. That's horrible. Don't ever anybody tell. Don't tell anybody I did that. Okay. Sure. Why not? Black, discard. It's the only thing that, it's the only thing they run in black. Made it to Mythic today, need a break. I understand that completely. I told you, black, the only thing people use black for is exile anymore. They only use it for fucking discard and kill. It's literally all anybody does anymore. Boom. It's kind of sad, to be honest. I wish black got better tools and options than just basically, oh, well, let's see what he wants. Does he want to trade here? He wants to trade. Then just basically control by another name. There's so many fun things you can do with black. There's so much damage you can do. It's kind of sad that we end up in Control City. Boom, boom. Right. Bring the demon. Cool. Put down a Karzi Revenant. I'm going to rot him. People don't realize how good this ability is. I'm gonna give him a shitload of damage. He can't attack or he'll fucking lose that guy and then take damage off of it. Boom. It's rotted. No. Gains. Rots away. I know he's probably got to remove one there. Yeah, he's got to remove one there. Childressy the Apocalypse. Let's go for it. Hey, what's up, Tanooks? Deep Cavern value. He do be getting that game and drain. Oh, he's cooked. Cooked. Yep, cooked. 100% deep fried. There we go. What'd you make Mythic with, Vlad the Stoner? Into the blood again. Same old trip, one back then. So I'll be the baby. Thank you for following Conjure Mage. Welcome to the show. I go first. Let's open strong. We do have a Splish Splash discard in here for the heck of it. Boom. Okay. Hired Claw. Let's keep the pressure on him. Here. How y'all making Mythic? I've been stuck in Platinum for months. That's called Plat Hell, Conjure Mage. Basically, you have to grind a fucking meta deck and just get good. It sucks, but it's the way. It's the only way. Swing in for the 2-banger. Okay, boom. Boom. We might get lightning bolted out, but also we might not. Yeah, you just need to grind an ultra powerful deck. That's literally the only thing. That's just basically the whole of it. It's not any more complicated than that. You do that, you'll be good to go. Boom, gain. Well, I want you to go to my channel. I have 1 million decks in there. Literally 1 million. Actually, literally, I have about 1,000, 2,000. What's he gonna run here? He wants to take out that Rock Curse Rakshasa. We're gonna throw that at him. Boom. We're gonna hit the gain and drain. Boom, that sucked. Okay. Erlin. Also, I will tell you this, Conjure Mage. Plat is, we call it Plat Hell. It's fucking a nightmare. It's the hardest part of the game. Diamond is easier than Plat. Mythic, it might be sometimes easier than Plat. Legitimately. Alright, what's he gonna do? He's gonna bounce it. Boom. So I can't gain life. Boom. That's fine. This. A block. Take him out. Yeah, save your gold, Bowie. That was a good one. That was pretty good. Tanuki hit Mythic with the Is It discard. Oh, wow. Is It discard? I haven't heard that one in a while, man. It's pretty good. I was kind of thinking about putting that back in there, man. I was kind of thinking about bringing that okay, that's alright. Bo Jiden. Alright, no 3-drops. Maybe we'll top deck a 3-drop or another 2. Otherwise, we just have to fucking let Rock Curse Aura farm. That's not good. That's not good at all. He's gonna pump that. Very bad. He's coming at us hard here. We really need that either a removal or something. Carsey's good. Carsey's a good option for us. We'll unless he lightning strikes it out, we'll be able to gain a little life off of it, which is, you know, decent. And remove a card. He could just strike it and then we're out of luck, but we'll see. I think we trade. I think he's either going to strike it or we're going to trade. One or the other. Well, that's 8 packs, Bowie. You'll probably have another 8 or 10 packs by the time it comes out, plus the 3 they give you, and you got a nice little head start. You know? You open 24 packs, you're going to get 6 wilds from that. You know, which is solid. We're going to do this. We're going to try to gain that life back and get him in there. We're going to see what we can do. He's probably going to play that +3 one. No, he's just going to burst me. Okay, that's a decent trade. I'm not mad at that. Before we go wild, I think we got to start with Sheoldred because I think that is going to be the main thing. It puts up a decent blocker and gives us steady. I think we do Karsi Revenant on Rot Curse or Karsi Revenant on Sheoldred, and then Bloodletter of Akla, and then another Rot Curse down. Maybe. See, he's not drawing mana. He's kind of going a little slow here. He ran out of gas right away. There you go. Should I take the 6? Yeah, we'll take the 6, because I'm going to gain a bunch of life. We're going to do this. We're going to Rock Curse it down. Oof. Okay. Boom. He's down to 11. Rock Curse is there for no blockers. If we can get no blockers in, and then Bloodletter out, or he doubles down on it, we can get him out of there. He's got a very limited range to push on me here. That's going to be a double strike. Unfortunately, that may kill us. That is a huge, huge amount of damage. Especially if he's got the trample. He's going to trample it. So we've got to block that. Huge, huge damage right there. Boom. Down to 1. I don't think there's anything we can do. We needed to draw, we needed to draw Unholy, we needed to draw either Unholy, no, we needed to draw Hopeless Nightmare, and that was the top deck. That was the top deck that would have, got us to where we needed to go there. Unfortunately, we just did not get the top deck. And red just red things where they can fucking they can absolutely bring an insane amount of damage out. Just fucking absurd amounts of damage out right away. Just with those cards, which is crazy. Again, if you don't have removal early on against red, you're just gonna lose. It's there's not really a better way to put it. If you can't remove those cards immediately, you're just going to fucking lose the game. I finally hit Mythic with Abzan playing Elish Mom a few weeks ago. Very good, Severin. Awesome. Yeah, very good. Awesome. Good stuff. We're going to rot this town. Rot it out. I should have played the rot early on so they could only get 1 attack off, but even that, Malcor sounds like a bad guy. Okay. Oof. Red? Oh, okay. That's something. Office Theater. This is a Reanimator. Whenever you see Rakdos play this card, it's Reanimator. What's he got for me? try a Shieldred. Probably will run into direct removal. He hasn't played anything, but we need to make some noise here. Down to 13. Might have been better holding on to that and drawing cards off of him. I know this is going to get killed. I'm aware of that. Oh no, Caretaker's Talent. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do this. Down to 8. Bloodletter will put him to 4. Now let's put Stormslayer. I think he's dead. No, he's gonna kill that. So let's do this. Well, let's do this. Put him down 3. Okay. Alright. Generate tokens. He's going to be able to draw a lot of cards here. White soldier token, he draws a card, he's got 5 cards to choose from. Not great. Not great. Herbersk's Furge, occur. Okay. Double. No blocks. Where's your removal, bro? Where's your removal, homie? It's got to be here somewhere. Here's Lightning Helix. Gain the life, so he's going to be up to that. Boom. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to discard a card and kill you. I say we get rid of the cut down. And I say we drop that. Oof. That way if he tries to play a removal... Hey, what's up, Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. If he plays removal, I can draw Corrupted Conviction off the top. And then I can draw cards off the top. So he kind of needs 2 removals here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Boom. And we draw 2 cards. There we go. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. So that's going to be 6 and 4. It'll be 10 if he charges that up. But I can kill him off the Shieldred draw unless he has a direct removal immediately in hand. But if he has a direct removal immediately in hand, can he deal with the Rakshasa? That's the real question. We might have backed him into a corner here. We may have backed him into a corner. Yeah, we did. We did. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. We did back him into a corner. That's good stuff. I like doing that. Sometimes you got to back people into a corner. I think his problem is he good gamed me like 3 times when the game started, so... I'm pretty happy with my gold. I'm probably going to have 60,000 gold. Plus the 50 that I buy. Ryuk. Good early plays here. Ops goes first. I either got removal or discard into the Karsi Revenant. Alright, we're going to try removal. We're going to see if he wants to charge that up right away. Boom. To blockers. Yeah, he was going to do it no matter what here. Boom. Double bang him. I'm gonna teach you about playing too many cards at once. Oh, he doesn't want to let go of anything. He doesn't want to let go of anything, guys. He doesn't want to let go of anything. Why don't you take another one out of there for me? Let's get you real slim right there, man. Draw a land and have only one thing left to play. There you go. Sleight of hand. I don't like that he's drawing a card like that, though. We'll put down Karsi Revenant. He could have a pump. Out of cards, though. Alright. Let's hope he draws bad, because that's the only way that I'm winning this, is if he fucking gets a shit draw here. If he gets a fucking lightning strike off the top, I'm going to be in bad shape, but... I need a mana to put down Sheoldred, and that'll do what we need to do. Don't get a lightning strike. It's a fucking Flood Maw. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, we're fucked. He needs a bad draw again. It's either God tier or fucking it's trash. It's probably God tier. Just to humble me. Let's see how good his fucking luck is. Probably amazing. Probably amazing luck. He's doing nothing. So he's either pissed or he's super happy. Boom. Okay, he gets a couple more bites at the fucking apple here, which is horrible. Come on, God draw. Yeah, there you go. Let's do that. I'm sure it's a pump. Yep. No, he God drew. He God drew the fuck. God drew the fuck out of me, man. Let's do cancel. Let's wait. Let's see what he gets here. Talent. Let's do that. Boom. It's either a knockback. It's a fucking knockback. There you go. Yeah, God draw, dude. Is it God draw? There's not much you can do about that. I either needed to have all fucking bullets in my hand, or, you know, it's probably the best. Is that literally the best deck in the game currently? I think so. And you either need to have fucking absolute rack of ammo for them, or they need to fucking buzz out. They need to absolutely brick their hand. There's really not much else. Yeah, it's 10% of the meta, 57% win rate. It's the top. I think that I need a smidge more removal. A smidge. I think I need a smidge more removal for those situations. If I'm able to at least take out one or two cards early on. Hey, what's up, Don Wiggles? How you doing? We're in a much better position. We're in a much happier position that way. Boom, 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 boom. Ops goes first, and I got no early plays. I'm gonna mull this because it doesn't feel good. Oh, it's not much better, but whatever. Blue, bad shape. Can't seem to get those. Can't seem to get those early removals in hand, guys. This deck is gonna fucking. This deck is gonna absolutely fucking flounder, and just not work. If we can't get those early removals in. If we can't play early suppression, you see that? If we can't play early suppression, we're gonna fucking run roughshod on you. Let's get that down. Tanuki, subscriber prime. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, they're gonna run fucking roughshod on you if you can't get that early removal down, man. They're gonna absolutely fuck you up. Monster's Rage. You have to be able to kill one of these guys, man. You can't be taking fucking 6 damage on turn 3, man. You can't do it. Yeah, no, that's L. Absolute fucking god-awful matchups right there. I mulligan once, I can't mulligan again, man. I have removal in the deck, but goddamn, there's only so much I can do. Corrupted Conviction seems to be coming in every single one of my hands, even though there's only 2 of them. I can't seem to get anything else but Corrupted Conviction in my hand, which kind of sucks. Why is that specifically, Tanuki? What's the reason behind that? What about the discard makes it better? Hey, what's up, Skylord? How you doing? Man, why can't I get... Why are they on the play and I have nothing? Why is this every hand? I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe down the blood gas a little bit and another removal, because goddamn, dude. Every fucking hand... The last fucking 3 card games have been... They're on the draw and I have nothing. That's not going to work for me, dog. I need a mana 2 to hit Annex on 3. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I guess this is a brick game. I don't think he's there. I'll take this. I could use a little bit of wiggle room. Bloodghast is, oddly, ironically, Bloodghast is there for the, Bloodghast is there for the discard. Oh, okay, he was just waiting to see if I would quit. Okay. That's fine. Alright, this is going to get knocked back or counterspelled immediately. So yeah, like I said, knockback or counterspelled immediately. There you go. I cannot, for the life of me, keep a fucking... I cannot draw a removal to save my life. I don't know what the issue is here that... no matter what I do, I can't get a fucking removal down. It just remains unclear as to why that is. I'm gonna have to load the deck like you wouldn't believe, I guess. I just have to fucking absolute just ammo clips. Questing druid, boom. Pop. That's fine. Attacks. No attacks. Boom. Okay. Hey, what's up, brother Tarkir? Summer, how you doing? Welcome to the show. There goes that silly snake viper. Another knockback. Ruckus. Oof, oof, oof. Let's do you. Let's knock up. Okay, if you can get rid of Carsey Revenant, we're dead. Which you probably can. I have not seen a kill card in probably 3 or 4 games, I would have to say here. Correct? Am I right or wrong about that? I haven't seen a kill card in 3 or 4 games? Maybe. Let's try that. Boom, create a treasure token. Okay. So we will put down you. We'll put down you. Oh, nope, never mind then. Yeah, I can't seem to get anything in here. I can't seem to get any fucking... Every aggro deck is beating the shit out of me. Alright, I gotta load more in here. When was the last time you saw me with a fucking cut down? 4 games ago? They just beat the shit out of me with these little cards, man. Alright, we gotta load more in here. We got 4 fucking cut downs. Hopeless Nightmare. I gotta take out a Bloodghast and put in a Bitter Triumph. I don't know what the fuck is the issue here. Maybe a Nowhere to Run or something. It is pretty wild. Maybe one less Shielder and throw a Nowhere to Run in there. Sure, why not? I cannot... Every deck is aggro and they're on the play and I have no removal. What am I supposed to do with that? I can't do much with it. If that's going to be how it plays out. If every fucking game is a prowess deck. We played 3 prowess decks in a row with me no removal and they're on the play. It's a fucking recipe for disaster, guys. Hey, look, an actual kill card and I'm on the play. Wonderful. I'm going to start with the Hopeless Nightmare. Especially since he mulliganed. Let's just rip him down a little bit. Let's lower his options. Okay. I'll do that. Hold steady. We do Sheldred into there. Alright. He's looking for that. Drop that. Okay, so this is Jeskai. The boss is going to do that. Fine. Hey, what's up, Lazy Peon? Okay, there you go. Kuzu said no thank you. Welcome all the people on YouTube. How you doing tonight, guys? Good to see all y'all. We'll be playing for a little longer. Jeff is trying to get gold right now, and it's the same shit at silver, like it started the season, Plat Diamond. I got M with your Toxic deck. Yeah, Toxic deck's pretty good, man. It plays out well. Yikes, bro. I go first. We'll start with it, man. Let's tell him what we're about right now. Okay, he's doing red. Clockwork Percussionist. Oof. We'll go back. Boom. Out of Ramen, how you doing? Welcome. Iron Spear Guard. He's got 1-drops here. Okay, there's Black Surveil. Probably Reanimator. No. My turn. Hold that. Boom. Damage. 3-degree booter. Okay, this is sacrifice. We don't want either of those. It's repeats. Let's see what he wants to do. Probably as a direct removal, we'll take it. We'll eat the kill. Why would you draw a card when you know it's gonna hurt? Yeah, you drew a card at like the worst time. A Hex Mage. Okay, he's looking for that. He's looking for that. He's looking for that whatchamacallit guy. I think. The Viper. This is all little shit, and usually this goes right into the Viper. There it is. The Rottenmouth King. Discard a card, lose 0 life. Okay. Gain. Do this. I'll pay 3 life. I'm gonna gain. Oof. Rise. Boom. Wow. Hopeless Nightmare. Pops me. Infestation Sage. Very nice. Run them in. Measures. Draw 2 cards. Oof. He's down to 4, which is decent. Does he have a kill card? He's out of there. Alright. And Braids, yeah. I've seen more Viper decks lately. I'm glad that he's getting a comeback. I feel like Viper got eaten up by a fucking very aggressive meta, and that sucks. Because he was a really cool card. He was a real cool fucking card. Rakdos just doesn't seem to have popularity right now. Poncho Boros. Okay. Okay, now we're drawing the removal. Alright, aggro decks, do your worst. We're going to open up the Hopeless Nightmare. Great opener right there. No, I wouldn't care, Gobbler. Nobody makes fan stuff for me in recentlies. You can, you're more than welcome to. I had people make artwork. Where do you think I got the like and subscribe from? Let's rip him down. Let's really limit his options here. Yeah. I know I'm trying to limit my creature deals number of damage, number of spell. When I cast a non-creature spell. Did we get a raid? Who raided in? Trexodactyl, holy shit, I didn't even notice you. By the way, guys, Please fucking go follow Trexodactyl. He makes really cool stuff. He makes really amazing stuff that you wouldn't believe. He is a fantastic brewer, fantastic builder. I'm fighting red, man. You can't sleep on him, man. I can't sleep on red. Monster's Rage, he's gonna hurt me bad with this. I'm gonna hit him with the 5-banger, but he's kind of odd cards now. I need a land here. I need a land real bad. Carsey Revenant will do, though. Carsey Revenant will do. Unless he gets a fucking lightning bolt, then it won't do. Yeah, Monster's Rage is awful. Okay, we're gonna gain the boom. Yeah, okay. He couldn't pass the Crucible there. Couldn't pass the Eye of the Needle. I didn't even notice, man. I'm fighting red, bro, and I've been having trouble with aggro all night. I had a Mother of Machines Viper deck a long time ago, slow now. I know, man. I hate looking at stuff and like, oh, this is a fucking 4-drop. It's my finisher. It's crazy to think that. You know. Gobbler has a website. Gobbler has a YouTube. That's crazy. I did not know that. How do I find it? You're playing Command and Conquer Generals? That's one of my favorite all-time strategy games. I have played so many versions of that. I played the fucking... In honor of TARKIR, I'm having a Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper. They got those now? They got dragons in the Whoppers now? That's pretty good. I fucking love Generals, man. I fucking love Generals. Oh, see this? That's what I'm talking about, guys. Every fucking time, man. It's aggro on the play, and there's not much I can do. He's gonna Rockface Village him. I'll explode him, but it's gonna take 4 life off of me. Even more, probably. Alright, so we're going to discard the Bloodghast whenever he pumps. You can pump it again, which will explode me harder, but what can you do? Landfall it. Take action. Rakshasa will have to do Annex next turn. Do Corrupted Conviction maybe off the top. Yes, I'm in the streamer event, Scarlet Warlock. Hey, what's up, Emmett? White Rabbit, how you doing? Welcome. He's going to try to burn me out here, and I'm going to hit Corrupted. He's going to try to burn me out a little bit here. End turn. Looking at me crazy. Yeah, Alex, I'm seeing that, bro. I've hit so much fucking aggro. I've hit so much fucking... Is it aggro bullshit? It's really wild at how much I've gotten. Manifold Mouse. Boom. 2 cards off the top. No attacks. Hit the gain and drain. Boom, look at that. Rock Curse into Karsi, I think. He could hit me with a lot of damage here, but we'll see. Vampire Hours. I'm always on Vampire Hours. Screaming Mimi. That would suck. If he hit me with if he lightning shocked the Screaming Mimi out, this is gonna be a lot here. Yeah, that's the problem with red, guys. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Alright, Karsi Revenant. Boom. Send him in. Boom. Gain a life. We've got a discard a run down here. We gotta wait for him to double strike on the mic like a werewolf in the moonlight. Yeah, I'm not looking for the Simulacra. You better fucking crack artifact removal. We'll drop the Rakshasa because we can play it off. He's got to play his cards right. So I'm cuffing a removal here. He's going to pump that. He's going to double strike it. It's a blockers. I'm going to block that. He's got the ability to play something. Where's he going to pump? Where's he going to play that pump? Play it right on Manifold Mouse. Come on, man. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. You got another combat trick? Doesn't. He doesn't have another combat trick. So we want to gain life. Karsi Revenant. Let's see. He has an instant. He has an instant. He could do the bounce, which would be bad. I don't know if he knows it, though. Gain. Boom. Decay. Drain. There's the removal. Can he do 13 points of damage right now with 3 cards and a Screaming Mimi? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he can. Slick Shot. Slick Shot he might be able to. Yeah, that might be it. Could let him down. 4. No, he cannot. Let's do this. Got him. Epic fight. Epic fight. Absolutely epic fight. Against the red. Ooh. You love to see that. You'll love to see it. You got to play him down. I don't know. He did. I guess he didn't have the bank shot. That was his. That was unironically his lifeline. If he had the Screaming Mimi bank shot, I would have been real bad out of shape. But I guess he didn't have it. What a game! Finally getting my revenge on Red. Fantastic stuff right there. Epic gamer moment. Poggers, Mountain Dew, Doritos, Spike TV, etc., and so forth. This is just my best of black, guys. You just got to put the best black cards in a big pile sometimes and push your way to fucking the big M. That's sometimes the only thing that you can do, is just demand that they take you seriously with the full array of tools, new and old. Sometimes you just got to pop out and show them. That's black good stuff. That's all it is. The strategy is be awesome with demons and vampires and children. That's pretty much it. We're going to leave this one right there now, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a hell of a game there, guys. I'm not going to lie. That was a fun game. Listen, that's why I play Magic. To play Magic. All of these kind of chess moves, you're like, okay, let's see. If he moves like this, then I will have to counter him like this, or I might be in trouble. So it depends on his next top deck. However, I can hold back and play a removal on whatever card he pumps and declare blockers. I'll declare blockers, play the removal, see what his combat tricks are, and then go from there. Next turn, I could strategize. I'll see what I draw. If I draw this, like that is the he fucked himself with that misplay. He used Burst Lightning to kill the Revenant instead of hitting Screaming Mimi. Yeah, Trex, that is not a pro red player right there. As a matter of fact, hey Drift Ronin, how you doing? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to I hope that Tanuki wasn't watching, because he's probably face palmed into a crater. He probably face palmed into a crater seeing that. Because, yeah, he would have been in much better. I couldn't have gained life. It would have been a whole different ball game. Hey, what's up, Shadow Shane? How you doing? Yeah, that was a fun game, though. That was a real fun game. Real fun one. Okay, so let's go with some discard. Maybe a momentum breaker. Let's go with some exile. Annoying with affliction. I think that the other one, strategic betrayal, is not bad. Nowhere to run. I do think that this is not a bad sideboard. Watching a stream with your newborn. Oh, congratulations on the babby. Good job in getting that babby out there. I assume that you asexually reproduce by spinning off a bunch of cells and then cultivating them into a new perfect clone. I'm not entirely sure how I don't know how procreation works. What other destroy? I think maybe we need a few more removals. Maybe Gix's command. Hey, what's up, Cosmic Brownies? Yeah, congrats. Cosmic Brownies. The type brownies. Came out of the back of your came out of your back like a Suriname frog. Fantastic, yeah. That's how I had all of my many children. Is they came out of my back like a Suriname frog. The end. The end might not be a bad idea. The end might not be a bad idea to slow our roll here. Yeah. Lily of the Villainy might not be a bad one, and then I think we finish it off with the end. Yeah, just to be silly. Boom. I know every reference. Everyone goes, Jay, I'm surprised you got that reference. I know every reference on the face of the earth. I'm not good at very many things, but I am good at fucking references. Well, I hope that I congratulate you on rearing your child on the dulcet tones of my voice, talking about magic cards. No, I just always like to provide alternatives for the best of 3 guys and also swap-ins, even though the number one question that I get when I'm building a deck is, hey, Jay, what if I don't have this card? What can I swap in? And I build that in right into the shakedown breakdown, so it's like, I feel like you guys aren't watching it. Ohana. Ohana means family. Clips leader. Wow, I didn't know Cosmics. Cosmics. I didn't know you were the clips leader. Good job with your golden slate right there. I really should have somebody clip farming for me, but I'm too lazy to do that. All right, I'm only one day, and I've got to win 8 games. I could probably do it with mono red. I guess I'll do it. I don't want to do it tomorrow. Ohana. Ghana. Alright, should we shake it and break it, boys? Boys and ghouls. I like to sound like the Crypt Keeper sometimes. Boys. Welcome, boys and ghouls. You can imagine me wiggling my fingers together when I say that, too. I don't know where I'm almost positive I got that from Tales from the Crypt. Because that sounds exactly like a Crypt Keeper thing. Hello, boys and ghouls. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Ah, that's a pretty good one, Drift. Boeing. It looked like you said we're Boeing. No, we're not crashing for no reason. Okay. Boils and ghouls. It could be that. Drifty got that anal glaucoma. Can't see his ass going to work. Wow. That was a horrible setup, Trex. Good lord, that was fucking bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yeah, Lord Gypticus, that was just... Sounds like the Crypt Keeper, yeah. Alright, so... YouTube. Can we get me to 30 likes? Can I request 2 more from people out there? Alright, can we do that? Can I Pavlovian response you to, as soon as you hear my voice, you hit the like button? We get to 30. Because we're at 28, and that's just an odd number. Even though it's an even number. It's just so close, you know? Like, why leave it there? Apparently you're not allowed to time yourself. Yeah, you're a mod. You can't time yourself out. All right, shakedown breakdown time. Came here to lay that CNG stream. Thank you so much, CNG stream. Oh, look, we got to 33. That's amazing. That's amazing that 5 of you figured out how your thumb worked. That's good news. That's good news all around. Okay. Let's shakedown breakdown. I got to end a little early tonight because I got to get up super early in the morning to go to training. I got to get on a Zoom meeting for training. What are they training me? I forget. I think it's about how to do surveys, which I think I already know how to do. But either way, I get to charge that. I get to charge that time. You're not my real Dan. Okay, here we go. Shakedown breakdown. Thank you, Trex. That is true. Zoom really loves to fucking turn my mic volume down to 30. It's its favorite thing in the world. And it's like, Zoom, please just let me control my own volume. I know what I'm doing. Like, and Zoom's like, no, I know better. I'm fucking Zoom. I fucking know better. Facepalmed. Okay, here we go. Quit distracting me, everyone. All right? Demons, suck his life out. You know what I really should do as a drop? Instead of me singing it, I should do the Alice in Chains Into the Flood again, just that part, where if I press a button, it just says, Into the flood again. Same old trip was back then. Actually, probably it'll get copyright claimed, so I probably can only make it say Into the Flood again, because that's like 2 seconds long, and that won't trigger the copyright. Okay, enough talking. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Big crowd here tonight. 80 people watching. Fantastic. Love to see it. I don't know why randomly there's big crowds and randomly there isn't. I'll never understand, but it's fine. Okay. Let me take that. Boom. Boom. All right. Enough talk. Time for different talking. Precisely. Precisely, mon dieu. Mon dieu. Precisely, mon dieu. Precisely. All right. Bye, Trex. Say hi to Skibbity for me. Zippy, how you doing? Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running something that I like to run at the end of the season and really at the end of the set, because we're going into Final Fantasy Early Access next week. So we're kind of closing out our time with Tarkir. I'm going to run my best of black, the darkness, the true darkness, a little bit of everything from everywhere. In my opinion, maybe not the best overall. Maybe it's not the #1 meta climber. It's very powerful, but it is my favorite black deck. My favorite type. Vampires, demons, Sheoldred, all the good stuff is in here. For your pleasure. So before we get down to this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there on Twitch, live and in person, and on YouTube. Both of those places go live You could hit the bell. You'll be always notified when we do it. Follow those links down below. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information. Final Fantasy spoilers are up on the Discord. You can post your decks, anything that you want. It's going to be on the Discord, and of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, go right down to the AetherHub, and you will find it. So, what are we talking about with the favorite black? My favorite things here. Well, first things first, we need removal. I actually came into this game with a little bit less removal, and I realized how bad that was with the way that aggro is. I'm going to go with cut down because, man, red is out there, man. You got to stop them one way or the other, especially is it. You gotta be able to counteract some of these early plays, bro. They'll get damage down on you. They'll knock you out by turn 3 if you're not careful. So we're obviously going to go with cut down early on. I'm also going to go with Bitter Triumph. I don't mind Bitter Triumph because I'm going to be gaining life, as I always do. It targets Planeswalkers as well. And I have some great combos for discard. Namely, I don't mind if I discard a Karsi Revenant. I don't mind if I discard a Rock Curse Rakshasa or even a Bloodghast. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to discard a Bloodghast. One of the main things that I've seen is that people are opening up with a lot of discard, a lot of hand rippers. And if you can get more utility and resurrection, like Bloodghast comes back from the graveyard pretty easily, Karsi and Rot Curse both have a graveyard interaction, you're not in that bad of a shape if you can do that. So keep that in mind for Bitter Triumph and all that. I'm also going to go with 4 Hopeless Nightmares as an opening move. I can't tell you how useful it is to hit people for cards. This is a very, very useful card as a common. It is stock standard. It's on bounce. People love bounce, even though it's not played that much anymore. Whenever this enchantment enters, discard a card and lose 2 life. Fantastic. And whenever you sacrifice it, you scry 2. Really useful to figure out what cards are coming up next. What I like to run this with is Bloodletter of Aclazotz to make people lose 4 life on my turn. So I kind of like to hold them for the mid to late game and really finish them out with that. So be careful about that combo play right there. So those are going to be early removals. I'm also going to throw in 2 Corrupted Convictions. I really do like this one as an instant sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards, especially something like Bloodghast. Or anything that's early, or even if I know my creature's going to get targeted with removal, I like to draw cards off of it. People love to play removal, they love to kill, they love to board wipe. Being able to instantly say, well, at least I'm going to get something out of it for 1 black mana is super useful. And like I said, the repeating cycle of Bloodghast, of basically swinging in, it hitting, sacking it, and then drawing a card, and then drawing a mana and putting down the mana is super useful because it just comes back from the dead. So keep that in mind as we go. Of course, we're going to throw in 1 Nowhere to Run. I needed a little bit more removal. You can adjust these to taste. You can go up and down. I think that's useful, especially against your Sheltered by Ghost combo plays right there. Boros Sheltered by Ghost is a big problem, so keep that in mind. We're going to go with Rot Curse Rakshasa. Yes, I play this card a lot. It is probably my favorite card from Tarkir. Go figure, it would be a demon that does a shitload of damage. 1 black and 1 2 drop 5/5 trample with Decayed means that as soon as you swing it in, it's gonna die. That's fine because we have the ability to renew it. We play 2 black and X, and we can give any number of creatures the Rot. They get the Rot. What does it mean if they're Rot? They're Decayed. They can no longer block, and as soon as they attack, they die. That will stop people in their tracks. Just getting people the ability whenever we want on our turn to not be able to block anything that we're throwing at them is crazy powerful. And the fact that, especially like on stuff like aggro, where they have like a lot of creatures going in, they get 1 shot with them before they all rot away, which is insanely good. On curve, I love playing Rakshasa into the Unholy Annex. Probably one of my favorite 2/3 drops right here. 1 black and 2 at the beginning of your end step. If you control a demon, you gain 2 life and your opponent loses 2. Otherwise, you lose 2 and you draw that card. Ritual Chamber, of course, it comes pre-stocked with its own demon, built in, ready to go for 2 black and 3. You get a 6/6 flyer. Amazing stuff right there. Just one of the better draw engines and gain and drain. You have the lovely 2 drop into the 3. You also have the lovely 3 drop into the 4s. Either one of these 4s is going to be fantastic. Bloodletter of Aclazotz is going to lose them 4 and you're going to gain 2. Or Sheoldred is going to gain you 2 and lose you 2. So you're either going to mitigate that effect with Sheoldred or Bloodletter of Aclazotz, or you're going to be able to gain and drain at a harder degree. So you have really, really good synergy and curves on the front and on the back to hit Unholy Annex right here. And of course, like I said, pre-stocked with its own demon. The other thing we have here is Car Seat Revenant, probably my second favorite card. This is a vampire. It is crazy that it is wearing the skin of somebody on its head, and its mouth is not actually its mouth. Its mouth is its neck. This thing looks like a lamprey. It's awesome. 2 black and 1 3/3 flying death touch and lifelink. Renew. You exile this card from your graveyard, put a flying death touch and lifelink counter on 1 target creature. You can only do it as a sorcery. You know what I like doubling up with these guys to do big boy damage? I like either putting it on Sheoldred, or I like putting it on Rotcurse Rakshasa, because all of a sudden you have a trample, a 5/5 trample flying lifelink death touch card going in. Yes, it immediately dies, but honestly, that much damage and that much life gain, it's going to be an insanely powerful move. So again, we have the ability to renew it out of the graveyard. This is just a flat improvement to Nighthawk. I mean, Nighthawk being what it was, this is just better. This is just a better Nighthawk all around right there as it goes. If we're talking about the best of black, if we're talking about my favorite things, beautiful, beautiful Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Yes, she's gorgeous and wonderful, and I love her. 2 black and 2 4/5 Phyrexian Praetor Death Touch. We don't have a lot of time with her left, guys. She's going to rotate out soon. That makes me very sad. So we got to spend these cherished moments with Sheoldred and her giant monster body, because that's what's important in life. Whenever we draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2. I love this right now, and I think it should absolutely make a comeback with Izzet being what it is. Izzet loves drawing cards. Izzet loves drawing cards like crazy, and punishing people for those card draws is kind of important, especially middle to late game when they want to keep their engine going, of keeping steady flow of casting 2 spells a turn into their hand, and they have to keep drawing cards. It punishes them for that. It also, again, like I said, synchronizes amazingly with Unholy Annex, and of course a Corrupted Conviction. You gain 4 life if you sacrifice something and draw 2 cards. You're going to gain 4 life. Of course, the finisher, arguably the best 4 black the best 4-drop black card in the game. Arguably, I mean, with Sheoldred gone, it is going to be undisputed best 4-drop black. 3 black and 1 Bloodletter of Aclazotz, the vampire demon, the synthesis of everything that we are doing, the thesis, perhaps. Flying, if an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. Damage causes loss of life. Do you guys realize that Bloodletter of Aclazotz with Rotcurse going in is 10 damage? That is bad. That you don't need to attack again. You don't need to attack again if you have Rotcurse. If you Rotcurse into Unholy Annex, into Bloodletter of Aclazotz, and they don't answer any of these things, you swing with Rotcurse on turn 4, hit for 10 damage, then Annex does 4 more damage. They're down to 6 on turn 4 if you get that line. That is an amazing line. Hell, if you start with Hopeless Nightmare, they're actually going to be down to 4 by next turn. That's how dangerous this life drain can get for you right there. That's how well these cards combo out with each other as we go through our business. As far as land goes, I didn't really spice up the land. I'm going to spice up the land right now because I do think that we have some definite options here. I do think that you could certainly run a Cavern of Souls and choose Demon or Vampire. That's perfectly fine for our lovely red friends and or blue friends. And I think you could throw a Soulstone Sanctuary in there because it's any creature type, and that will synchronize very nicely if you need it on turn 4 to the Unholy Annex. That does help for the 3/3. So I'm not mad at you for putting that one in there in case you need it, and I'm not mad at you for putting the Soulstone on there as well. Even though during this game I didn't really play with them. I went with straight swamps because I'm a classic guy like that, and I like classic swamps. So, but of course, always good alternative lands as we go. 18 creatures, demons, Phyrexians, and vampires. What else do you need in your life, guys? Really, what else do you need besides demons and vampires and Phyrexians? Nothing. I contend to you that you need nothing. 10 instants, 9 enchantments, believe it or not, 24 lands, and a 2.9 average. That seems a little high. That average is going to seem a little high. It's really because of the Annex. You're almost never going to cast Annex at full price. Standard deck, should we put a scarier back on it right now? Perhaps we should. Perhaps we put our Ultra Black on there. Look at that. Yeah, so Annex really is a 3 on the curve. You're hardly ever going to cast this for the 6 immediately. You want it for the 3, so don't worry about that curve too much. as it goes. As far as sideboard, I have a couple of options for you here. I think more removal and specifically exile is going to be your good friend here. If you're going to do best of 3, you need some swap-ins. Anoint with Affliction is a standard one. Momentum Breaker, forcing sacrifice or discard is not bad either. Liliana does slot in with the 3 very nicely in case you can't get your Annex or Karsi Revenants up. Scavenger Regent, I do like this one. He always is like, he's always B team. Scavenger Regent is actually pretty decent, but he's always kind of decent. He's always kind of not as good as the other 4s. Does have really good with that Exude Toxin, does have that really good meat hook effect that you can kill a bunch of tokens or something with. And of course that ward of discard a card goes very nicely. I do like the end to get rid of things permanently. Gix's Command is a lovely small creature board wipe and pump for us right there. And believe it or not, if you wanted to run Speed Demon, yeah, I actually really like Speed Demon as the 5-drop on this. Speed Demon and Sheldrin and Annex is a really good 3-4-5 play. Unfortunately, turn 5 might as well be turn 50 in this game right now, which is why he's not that useful. But another flying and trample creature, along with Rock Curse Rakshasa, people aren't expecting that much trample and just sheer brute power from that sheer magnitude of just the strength that you can bring in if you're bringing in Speed Demon and that much beefy trampling black, which I really enjoy. You got to realize that if you have a Rock Curse Rakshasa and a Speed Demon, they go in with Bloodlight of Aclazotz, that's 20 damage. That one's flying, and you can give this flying by putting Karsi Revenant on it. So potentially you could set yourself up for just a complete knockout punch right in the face through flying beefy creatures, which is super awesome right there. So yeah, really, really good stuff right there. That is what we're running. I hope you like black decks. I hope you like black cards. I hope you like vampires and demons. Oh my. Here we go into the game. We're going to be ranking up. We're Diamond 2. We're going to push to Diamond 1. And then in the last minute, I think the last day, we'll finally push for that Mythic rank. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Love to read your comments, guys. I try to respond to them all. Here we go. Don't forget to like the video. Let's get into it. Yeah, Yellow Dart. I ran early tonight, Yellow Dart. I've had a bit of joy running Blood and then turn 5 Rush of Dread. That is pretty good, Draggle. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good combo play right there. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I guess I'll go let you see E-Philly. I got to go, guys. I got to get up early in the morning, so we are ending a little bit earlier than normal. Welcome, Truly Yellow Dart. Welcome, Shane Channel. Thank you so much. Mage and Bobby Hill. What black Final Fantasy cards are you excited about? What is going to make this scarier or help you with the big beauty, the big body beauty rotating out? Sephiroth. Sephiroth, One Ringed Angel is probably the best black card coming out, especially with Mobilize. Sephiroth is insanely powerful. Specifically the 3-drop One Winged Angel. I don't want to say it's the best because there's a few of them that are coming out that are extremely powerful. But that's probably the one that is going to be the most played, just on the sheer fact that it is one of the cheaper cards to get out onto the board. You know what I mean? You know. But I'm gonna do a whole podcast about my favorite cards. We're gonna do me and Numbskull are gonna do the top 10 cards of the game of what we're doing. Oh my goodness, Raiders. More Raiders. No more Raiders. I misread that. There we go. Thank you for the stream. See you good. Look at training tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to be doing a podcast. Subscribe. You'll find the whole podcast. Make sure you turn on notifications. We're going to be filming, me and Numbskull are going to be filming a whole bunch of Final Fantasy content this weekend. I think you're all going to enjoy it. I think you'll have a good time with it. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Let me send you off to the Philiest, the Killiest, the #1 chilliest. When am I going to post the podcast? Pretty soon, I think. We're going to film, I think, tomorrow, so it'll be up for patrons Saturday and the rest of everyone else Sunday. Yeah. And if you want it early, join the Patreon. Patreon.com/The Black Council. You get early access to our podcasts, all that stuff. So I'm going to send you off. We're going to be doing the top 10 and also an intro to Final Fantasy. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. True Yellow Dart, sorry a little bit late. Will the podcast be streamed here or on Spotify? We've been trying to put them on Spotify, but right now I'm releasing them just on YouTube. It'll be a live premiere, so we'll be there talking to you, chatting with you on YouTube. So watch out for that. Turn on notifications and be ready to go for that one. Yeah, it'll be up on YouTube. All right, bye, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Adios, good night, good luck, farewell.
Why? Take him out of this audience. Kill him. Sick him. Demons. I don't give a shit.